On this week's show, the Formula E Grand Prix in the Principality. We look back at the Aïcha des Gazelles Rally and its two Monégasque teams. And finally, we end with laughter with the Sérénissime de l'Humour. But first, the remembrance service that was held for Prince Rainier III, also known as the Builder Prince, who died 10 years ago on the 6th of April 2005. The princely family gathered in the Monaco Cathedral to pay tribute to him. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene were surrounded by Princesses Caroline and Stephanie, as well as three of Rainier III's grandchildren, Alexandre, Camille and Pierre. The Principality showed its solidarity with Kenya with around 100 people gathering to pay tribute to the 148 students killed at the University of Garissa in Kenya. A minute's silence was held. A little over a week after the atrocious event, this gathering was a tribute and a show of solidarity. Last week we mentioned the preparations of the Monaco Grand Prix, including the resurfacing of the roads and the construction of the stands. Another Grand Prix will take place a few weeks earlier. The Formula E race in the Principality will be the 7th of the season for this 100% electric championship that has already been to Beijing, Miami and Punta del Este. Stéphane Sarrazin, one of the two drivers of the Venturi Grand Prix team, will be driving on this circuit, which was only recently unveiled.
C'est vraiment spécial de rouler ici à Monaco. Ça a toujours été un des tracés.
It's really special here in Monaco. It's always been one of my favourite circuits. I loved driving here and I'm very happy there is a race here in the Formula E Championship. The circuit is fantastic. We are going to have lots of fun. You see it in Formula 1 but also with the Monte Carlo Rally. The ACM does a lot for automotive sports and I think they worked hard to get the Formula E Grand Prix here and that's great. It's also important for the championship to have a race here in Monaco. It's legendary in Formula 1, I hope it will become so in Formula E. The Formula E circuit uses part of the Formula 1 circuit and is exactly 2.76 kilometres long. The race will take place in the streets of Monaco on the 9th of May. This is both a sporting and a human adventure. The Aïcha des Gazelles Rally has just ended in Morocco on the beach of Essaouira. The difference with this rally is that it is 100% feminine. Over 300 women of around 30 nationalities took part in the 25th edition of this old-fashioned orientation race with no sat-navs and no telephones. A quarter of a century with extraordinary women, a quarter of a century with women who are more and more hardy, motivated and free and able to make choices, and that makes me very happy. Among the teams taking part were two that were supporting Monégasque associations, the AMPA, which fights against Alzheimer's disease, and the Monaco Humanitarian Collective that helps children who cannot be operated on in their country of origin. We end with some humour and this event, which has been entertaining the Principality for 10 years now. The Sérénissime de l'Humour was once again a great success, featuring the likes of Laurent Guérard, Patrick Timsit and Les Chevaliers du Fiel. There was also an event within the main event, the Open du Rire or Laughter Open, during which 5 comedians came on stage one after the other for 15 minutes. That night it was Jarry, Tano, Selig, Coé and Claire Jazz. I'm okay, but I'm looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I've been in Monaco, so I really want to do it, but I'm very nervous. On top of that, there's a prince. He doesn't know yet, but I'm going to get a selfie with him. And it was a success for Claire Jazz, but also for the creator of the event, Salim Zegdar, who has made the Sérénissime du Rire into an unmissable event. Time to go. See you next week.